Now in this custom tactics video, I thought I would do something a little bit different, going back to like my roots from FC25. So I'm going to show you some gameplay clips of me using the 4-3-1-2 in this like little division rivals run that we were doing. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the custom tactics and the player instructions or player roles, whatever you want to call it, that I am using. So let me know, YouTube, down in the comment section down below if you do prefer this, because then I always prefer to do these type of videos as well, because then you can actually see me use the formation, how it is playing with the custom tactics, rather than just me telling you, yeah, use these custom tactics, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to kind of show you it, so then you can kind of see me using it properly, if you know what I mean. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC25 coins, please check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down in the description below. Go and check them out now. So the 4-3-1-2 is definitely probably, and I know I do drop a lot of formation videos, blah, 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 but I do think, me personally right now, the 4-3-1-2 is probably my favourite formation on the game if you are counteracting a 5 at the back. So completely just disregarding like 5-2-1-2, 5-4-1 and stuff like that, which are probably at this moment in time the best broken meta formations on the game for sure. But I think for a 4-back formation, this and the 4-4-2 is probably my favourite to use at the moment. I do want to use the actual 4-1-2-1-2 narrow as well, rather than the 4-3-1-2, but I kind of really do enjoy the 4-3-1-2. I kind of prefer it over the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, because we have like that flat 3 midfield across the middle of the park, rather than having one CDM and a left central midfielder and a right central midfielder. I prefer it in the 4-3-1-2, where we've kind of just got like that flat midfield 3 across the middle. I do think it attacks better and actually defends better, which is pretty ironic because in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, of course, you do have a CDM. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit now about my just general opinion of the game. And I'm probably alone in this, because I do see a lot of it on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people aren't liking this game at the minute, and I completely understand. There are quite a few broken things which need patching, but I'm going to go out on a whimper here and say that I'm actually enjoying it. And I don't know whether that's because, of course, I used to be a pro and I used to care so much about winning all the time and stuff like that. And now, of course, because of the coin sponsor and stuff like that, I don't compete. So I literally don't care if I lose a game. Like, genuinely, you will rarely see me rage on stream or on YouTube, if I'm being real with you. I literally don't care. Like, win, lose or draw. I mean, that does help, of course, the fact that I do win most of my games. That obviously does help quite a big chunk, you know. But I literally just don't care. Win, lose or draw, I don't care. And I feel like that puts me in a good place, like, mentally with the game, because then I can play better because I'm playing more freely and stuff like that. But in terms of the general gameplay, I actually really like this game. Like, I do think there's a lot of promise with it. I do find the passing very, very, very broken. I think the passing is atrocious, and that does need patching. Like, it is so inconsistent. 1 minute they work, the next minute they don't. And I do personally think the gameplay is just a little bit slow. I always prefer a very quick-paced, arcadey type game. That's just kind of like what I prefer. But I don't think we're ever going to get that anymore in FIFA FC, whatever you want to call it. I do think EA really are pushing hard down the realism route with the sponsors and stuff like that with the licensing. And I just think, well, if that's not going to change, there's not a lot I can do about it. So I just get on with it. And I think Ultimate Team as a game mode, completely ignoring gameplay, I think Ultimate Team as a game mode is one of the best game modes on any game there is. It is such a good game mode, honestly. It's so good. It is ridiculous. And I will say this, actually, just completely ignoring, changing the subject quick. I do really like Leao and Chiesa as a front two. And informed Dembele is absolutely insane. You will see my team now coming up as we do near the end. And I, of course, will then show you the custom tactics. But I really like the team. And you are now going to see the team on your screen in pretty much 1 second. But I really like it, YouTube. And there is the team. And this is the custom tactics I am using right now in the 4-3-1-2. So custom on the tactical preset, high on the defensive approach, and then of course the 61 depth. I am absolutely loving the 61 depth. I think it is absolutely insane. And then both my left side is striker and my right side is striker are on advanced forward and complete. And that means that they will just drift ever so slightly wide, which is very nice. And then my middle cam is on playmaker and balanced. My middle central midfielder, this player you are going to use as like a traditional number 6. That is on playmaker. I then actually just experimented with this half winger on my right hand side on Kevin De Bruyne. And I'm telling you now, that half winger on the right hand side is so good. Like, so good. And as well, I will of course drop the code in that top comment down, like as the pinned comment on YouTube, so you can see the code out. I then play with my left back YouTube on wing back. So my left back will be bombing on a lot down that left hand side. And then my right back, because my right centre mid is on a half winger, I use my right back as a full back. Both centre backs, well, one centre back ball playing defender, the other defender, and the other one, the goalkeeper, should I say, sweeper keeper and balanced. Thank you for watching, YouTube.